Hi everybody, and welcome to today's tiny tip. I want to focus on the matrix visual a little bit more, and here is a matrix that we created some time ago, and I want to go into some of the formatting and make a few changes to it. The first thing I want to do is I have a lot of white space. Even if I open one of these up, I have a lot of white space. So I'm going to increase the font size of all of the fields in my grid. So I'll come over to the format option, making sure I have my matrix visual selected. I'm going to open up the grid and I'm going to find the text size and I'm going to change it to 14. Now I could have also just done a search on text right here and I'd see all of my text sizes and then I could easily find the one that I'm interested in. That's my font size increase, and now this is much easier to read even if I open it up. I love this. Now I want to talk about the aligning. You notice how everything, because these are numbers, is auto-aligning to the left. Go into the field formatting and you notice I have an option for all of my values. Everything that's in the value, the quantity, the cost, and the unit price. And what I want to do is left align my quantity. So I'm going to select the quantity and then I'm going to simply change the alignment to left. And now I have that left aligned. Now I want to point out though, if I open this up, that the grand total is not left aligned for the quantity. So just wanted to point that out. You might have a little bit of weirdness going on there if you were to stretch that out. Now what I'd also like to do is put some conditional formatting on here so I could see the numbers going up or down. So to do this, I'm going to open up the conditional formatting option. Again, I could select from any of my values. I'm going to choose quantity and I could just change the background colors. Yep, that easy, just by turning it on. The font colors, I could add data bars. I love data bars and the background color because I find that they're easier to see, especially the data bars. I love those. But we're going to use icons here and we have some default icons. So I want to change that. I'm going to click on the advanced control option. And when this opens up, I could change my style right here. I'm going to choose these arrows and I could manually control them depending on what I want, like one at a time here. But this is a pretty cool way to do it. And it's to the left of the data. We'll go ahead and click OK. And now I can see up or down a nice easy visual indicator as to the quantity, who's buying bigger quantities versus smaller quantities. And then finally, what I'm going to do is open up the values here, and I want to make a change to this. So I'm going to open up all hierarchies, and one of the things you could see is I have my quantity, unit, and price all across. I have a separate column for each. If I want to change the way this looks, and sometimes I like to see it this way, under the value option, I will tell it to show on rows instead. And so now, and I monkeyed around with a column width, so let me see if I could get that fixed. Okay, so now I can see, and I probably want to change my subtotals, but I could see my values as a row. Let me go back up one level, and you could see what this actually looks like now. It's pretty cool the way it's nice and easy to see. This might be something you want to do if you have a lot of columns and you don't have a lot of space. I hope this tiny tip helps.